I know from your comments that many of you don't have an oven, so today we're going to make this amazing chocolate cake, no oven required. Also, I know many of you are just starting to bake during this lockdown, so this is the perfect cake for you. It's a one bowl recipe and it only takes 5 minutes to make. Okay, so we're going to sift together the flour, cocoa powder, and baking powder. This recipe comes together so easily. There's no creaming, and it's a one bowl recipe. I really wanted this to be a cake anyone can make, no matter how little experience you have when it comes to making a cake. Everybody's on lockdown at the moment, and I feel everybody's becoming a baker these days. And this is definitely a cake you need to make. I've added the sugar, and you want to give these ingredients a good toss. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell. I post new videos every week. Add the oil and the hot water. The hot water will bloom the cocoa powder, intensifying its delicious chocolate flavor. You want to mix this well. You may have to switch to a whisk to dissolve the lumps, and you'll notice this batter is quite runny and loose. It's perfect. That's how we want it to be. Now I'm going to show you a few options that will work as your cake tin. Anything that you can pop in the microwave works. You can use a microwave safe bowl, an oven dish, a deep dish. As long as it can go in the microwave, you can use it as your mold. I'm using this container. I have lined the bottom with some parchment paper, and you want to make sure you grease and flour the sides as well. Now let's talk about cooking time. The cooking time will depend not only on your microwave, but also on the mold you decide to use. It will depend on the size of your mold and also what material your bowl or container is made out of. Now I feel this needs to be said because a lot of people worry about opening the door before the cake is finished cooking. As you can see, nothing happens to the cake. Mine was still jiggly and raw in the middle, so I just popped it back in. I cooked mine in total for 5 minutes using a 9-inch mold. Like I said, keep an eye on it. If after 3 minutes it's not done, just leave it longer. You'll know it's ready when the top will be springy, and if you insert a toothpick in the center of the cake, it will come out clean. Allow the cake to cool in the mold for about 5 minutes. Use a spatula to release the sides of the cake from the pan, and you're going to turn it over onto a rack or cutting board. How good does that look? You would think that was made with a traditional cake pan. Now the bottom will be kind of wonky looking, but that's okay because we're going to flip it over again once it has cooled. That way we have a nice flat even top, and it's easier, to frost. Now you can use whatever frosting you want. I will leave in the description box below my favorite chocolate frosting. It's easy, it's fast, and it's delicious. I'm, however, using my leftover Nutella that I had from my previous video. I love it. In Italy, we absolutely love our Nutella. We're going to immediately cut into this cake. I have to show you how incredibly moist and soft this cake is. The crumb on this cake is absolutely melt in your mouth. You will be amazed how good of a result you can get by baking a cake. Well, not baking. By making a cake in the microwave. We made a cake in 5 minutes, no oven required, and no fuss. And it's delicious and moist and chocolatey. If you are a beginner lockdown baker, you have to make this cake.